Hi everybody, my name is Robin and this is my first YouTube, so I'm a little bit nervous, but I love to shoot videos, not necessarily be on camera, but I like to shoot them. So I thought, well, I can put some makeup on and, get in front of a camera and have my husband help me. He's behind the scenes back here setting everything up. And I just had a baby in April of 2017 and I was very, very excited to have him. His name is Franky and he's now 7 months old. And I have become obsessed with baby stuff. I just think it's so much fun to look on Amazon and find different things that maybe can help our life be more efficient and fun. Since I spend all this money buying all this stuff, I thought I should do reviews on it because some of the items were really awesome and I love them. And so this first video is a couple of my very favorite ones that I found in the first couple months, probably from newborn till 4 months. And it's interesting because like every month it changes. And different things that were really beneficial last month, he just is done with it. So we move on to something else and something new, and he's constantly evolving, and that's what's so much fun about baby stuff. I put a lot of things on my registry, and I got things that weren't on my registry, and being a new mom, that was exciting too, because I was like, sure, I'll try this. And a lot of the things that I got from other moms were my favorite items that weren't even on my registry. So the first one is the SwaddleMe. Everyone talks about the Halo Swaddles, and they are excellent, but there's kind of a lot to them. And I had a spring baby, so they were a little bit heavy. And so that's why I like the SwaddleMes, because they were lightweight and easy to put on. However, when he got to be about 4 months, he started like kicking the bottoms out and it just wasn't working anymore. But let me tell you, those things were awesome the first couple months, and they aren't that expensive. I think you can get 2 of them for under $30 at Target or on Amazon, and they come in cute little patterns. Well, everything baby comes in cute patterns. This helped with his startle reflex because when he was sleeping, his arms were down and he didn't get his arms in his face and wake himself up. Bucky, go away. I'm going to check on Franky right now. I just like lost my train of thought. And I thought I was going to get this done in 6 minutes. Hey, he's sleeping. Okay, one thing that we did is we didn't get a baby monitor. We got what you call a Nest Cam, and so I can like check on him on my phone. How cool is that? So it's basically like a surveillance camera, but we mounted it in his room above his crib, and you can pay to like have it record, but we chose to it just alerts us when there's movement in the room and we can just look in on our phones. Although it's kind of weird whenever you're, at work and your phone's like, there's been movement in Franky's room, and it's just the sun setting. So, but it's pretty cool. We like it. As a first-time mom, I had a couple things that I really wanted to do, and that was cloth diapering and breastfeeding. Well, I ended up having him early, and so I picked breastfeeding as my #1 priority. With that came lots of stuff. You think, oh, well, you just breastfeed, you don't need anything. No, you need like a million things, and everyone's different. So I got a couple things at my shower that I thought were awesome, and the first one is called Boob-ease. This stuff is amazing. I was originally given lanolin in the hospital, and I just didn't like it, and I don't think Franky liked it either. Any kind of residue that was left, he just did not seem interested. But my friend got me this stuff called Boob-ease, and this stuff is awesome. It goes on nicely, and it doesn't have any kind of weird taste, and it really helps, especially if you are going to be pumping at all. And I highly recommend this product. And it's organic, so it's a win-win. I got milk blisters so bad, and obviously that's from a bad latch, and we got that corrected, but those things took forever to go away. And one thing I found that really worked was the Lansinoh, which I don't know if I'm saying that right. That's kind of a weird word, and I didn't realize I didn't even know how to say it until I did this video. So Google that. But the gels that brand makes are amazing. They're so awesome. I tried the Modelo ones, and they were okay, but the Lansinoh ones were the best. and they went on easy, and you could use them multiple times, and I really recommend them. With breastfeeding, sometimes you have to pump like I did because I planned on going back to work, and so you have a lot of bottles and you have to wash those bottles. I didn't want to put my bottles in the dishwasher because I just thought that was kind of gross to put it in with other food and whatnot, and I also saw that, you know, sometimes the bottles would get, you know, discolored or whatnot. I decided to wash them in the sink with the little tub that I was given in the hospital that Franky had his first bath in, so it has sentimental value. Anyway, I found on one of the mom blogs this Dapple Dish Soap. This stuff is awesome. It goes on really easy and it rinses off nicely, and the bottles are crystal clear. They're so nice. And I just love this stuff, and it comes in different scents. I personally like the lavender, and sometimes that scent is hard to find. I found it at Toys R Us. You can also buy it on Amazon. I now buy the big thing of it and just use the small bottle over and over again. It would be great for first time mom gift basket. It's not that expensive, but it is more expensive than Dawn soap, and I think it's better and worth it. So Franky likes to put his hands in his face. Even in his ultrasound pictures, his hands were always in his face, and I'm sure he's like a lot of babies. One of the things that I found that worked really well in those first few weeks was the Gerber, just plain onesie, long sleeved, and they had the mittens built in, because I don't know about you, but my kid could get those mittens off like in 2 seconds. But the ones that are built into the onesies are amazing. So buy yourself a 3-pack of these. You'll use them all the time. They're amazing, and I highly recommend them. They would be a top infant baby list item. So as he started to get older and was like rolling around and I wanted to put him on the floor, we have hardwood floors, so I looked into a baby mat. And I found this mat on Amazon. It had great reviews. It was only $40. The mat is real thick and cushy, and it rolls out really nicely. I know when Franky gets older, he's going to love to run his cars along the mat. There's lots of roads. There's even parking spots. There's a school, a post office, a firehouse, everything a little town would have. And it's very light, cushy. It's a great mat. I highly recommend it. It's better than some of those thin ones. At my shower, I was given the Boppy, which is a great gift, but I didn't really use it in the beginning. It just didn't work. We couldn't get in sync with it. And when I was at the lactation consultant, she was using the nursing pillow called My Best Friend, and my best friend actually recommended it, and I was like, I'm going to get this. And so we bought it at the gift store at the hospital for like $50, way too much. But this thing was amazing, and I still use it at 7 months, and I love it. It's got a little pouch in it. I had to use nipple shields in the beginning, so it was nice to put those in there, and they were always within reach. And it just really worked well with my body and Franky, and I just can't recommend this thing enough. Now that we're 7 months in, I do use the Boppy, and it's awesome now. But when he was really little, it just didn't work. The Boppy is great when he can start sitting up. That way, if he falls over, there's a cushion there. So the Boppy has lots of uses, also for tummy time. But my best friend for little bitty babies is hands down the best nursing pillow, in my opinion. I had a baby in April, so, you know, he was pretty little over the summer when it's the hottest. And one thing I found was a stroller fan. And, you know, people may laugh at that, like, oh, you put a fan in your stroller. This fan was about $10 on Amazon. One thing I would like to add is, like most baby items, you have to unscrew the battery casing to get the batteries in. And the screws are not attached to this back piece, and I lost a screw right off the bat. So I had to use tape to secure it, which is kind of annoying. So if you get this model, make sure that you're very careful because the screws are tiny. Everyone always complimented on how cool it was, and the little fan blades are foam, so if it accidentally touches his head or his fingers, it's not going to hurt him. One thing I got on my registry that my mom got me were my Aiden and Ainse muslin blankets. They're nice and light, but they're still a blanket, and they're huge, and they're great for swaddling and pretty much anything, and they're so soft. I just love them, and all their patterns are super cute. I even used them on the stroller because I was very paranoid about Franky getting a sunburn, and they're just super light. And couple that with that stroller fan, amazing. And here's a cute little video of Franky on our walk. He fell asleep. You know, he had the fan in his face and his little blankie. And they're just great blankets for just everyday use. I highly recommend getting a 4-pack of those. You will not be disappointed. And again, they come in super cute patterns, and I hope you enjoy them as much as I did. What is worth its weight in gold? The Rock and Play. I got the Mamaroo and my baby hated it. It's a great device, but the Rock and Play is where the money is. It's under $100, and get the one that plugs in. That thing is worth its weight in gold. Franky loved it, and it's the only way we got sleep in the very beginning. It's got different settings on it for 6 hours or 30 minutes, and I love the little songs. Now whenever I hear them, I think about those first weeks that we had with Franky. It will always remind me of him. Thank you guys for watching this video. I had a lot of fun doing it, and I hope to do more videos in the future. I hope these items bring you as much joy as they did me and help you with your everyday routine with your new baby. And if you're watching this because you are about to have a baby, good luck. They're amazing. You will probably never sleep again, but that's okay. They're so worth it. So I hope to bring you more videos, so stay tuned, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.